Hello, welcome back to session 3 of YEES 102, mobile app development. So in this session, we look into how we can create a simple application in Android Studio using Flutter. So this is the outline, development of a simple Flutter application. So we cover the introduction to Dart programming and see some of the Dart development tools that you can use. Starting with a simple mobile application development. So let us have a look at the following Flutter application. Based on previous sessions, I'm pretty sure now you have installed your Flutter development platform in your Windows-based computer, MacBook, or in your mobile phone, Android or iOS mobile phone. Then if you have done so, you are ready to go now to start creating a simple mobile app. So I'm pretty also sure that you have already installed Android Studio, and if not, you need to install it again using this link here. So you can just visit this link where they provide some instructions on how to install Android Studio. So after installing Android Studio, now you need to follow these steps here. So step 1, you need to open the Android Studio app. So step 2, you need to create a Flutter project. Now you, in order to create a Flutter project, just click File, New, and then you go to New Flutter project. So this is after actually installing a Flutter development tool. So it provides you with a graphical user interface like which is very, very interactive. That can enable you now to start creating some mobile apps. So just click File and then go to New. Then New, you need to go to click New Flutter project. So you have all these kind of functionalities, of course, which we will cover them later on as we go along to YEES 102. So you need to go to step 3, select Flutter application, and then step 3 look like this. When you create a new Flutter project, you see this interface here. So you have Flutter application, you have Flutter plugin, you have Flutter package. So you just select Flutter application, the first functionality that you see. And this is running Android Studio. Showing that you have already successful Android Studio. And you cannot, of course, see this interface if Android Studio is not installed yet. Step number 4, now we need to configure our mobile app. You need to provide a project name. You need to provide a path, SDK path. You need to provide also project location where you want your project to be. So this specifying a folder where you want to store your files. And then lastly is the description. What is the description of this app you are developing? Is it a mobile app, say for agriculture, mobile app for business, mobile app for what? So we just say Flutter-based Hello World application. After clicking next, then you see this interface here which prompts you now to configure the new Flutter application. So you have project name, just type Hello app. Flutter escape path, you need to configure, say on which drive, for example, you're saving. So in my case is drive E, then just type Flutter. Project location, where you want to save your project files. So I just saved in drive D. description, as I said, is Flutter-based Hello World application. So you need to go to step 5. So configure project. So set the company name as the Flutter app. The tutorial point, tutorials.com, and click finish. So in step 6, you need to enter company domain. So we say Android Studio creates a full working Flutter application with the minimal functionality. So the next slide shows the structure, different functionalities which are offered by Flutter. So the Hello app, this is the project name that you provided. So you have the Android, you have iOS, you have different libraries, you have the main.dat file. So I'll explain what the main.file is. So you have the text code, this widget underscore text.dat. Of course, we see widgets, how you can work with them in Flutter. You have GT now, you have metadata, you have package, you have hello app.iml, etc., etc., and any other external libraries like that package, that SDK, Flutter for Android, scratches and consoles, etc. So we go to provide some of the descriptions, some descriptions of this of these functionalities. So starting with the Android, so we say since Flutter is a closed platform, so it's obvious that Android and iOS, you sees them in the platform. So we say this is the auto-generated source code to create Android application, while for iOS, the auto-generated source code to create applications for iOS-based mobile phones. So the library, this is the main folder containing that code, which of course is written using Flutter framework, and the library slash main.dat, this is the entry point of the Flutter application. Everything you're working on the development of your mobile app is on this main.dat file. So test component of file, this the folder containing that code to test the Flutter application. After now creating your codes, your mobile application, a test folder is created where you can which will enable you to test your codes. Now the test widget test.dat, this the sample code, yeah, again, which would enable you to test your application. This the git version control file, the .metadata, this auto-generated by the Flutter tools, and ironing the README, of course, this the project description file, which is written Markdown, Markdown format. So I see it provides a README file so that other developers can understand, of course, some of the files, some of the codes that you provide. Now, step number 7. Now, before going into step number 7, I would like to jump into the library slash main.dat file. Of course, as I said, that's main.dat file. This is where your codes are stored. So this file shown here is actually that code which you need to copy and paste and copy and paste into the main.dat file and see what actually happens. So step number 8, now run the application using run main.dat. So after copying this that code into the main.dat file, you need now to create learn and see the outputs of your mobile app development. Now, step number 9, this is the output which you see on your mobile phone. So this actually shows just a simple app developed in iOS or Android based mobile phone. So our output text is hello world as shown in the codes here. So you you have the hello text, the hello world text. This is the title, hello world demo application. And then when you come to see here the hello world, this is the text which will be displayed on your smartphone. Now step number 8 as shown, that's click learn, and then this the output. So Flutter, introduction to that programming. Of course, this provides just an introduction to that programming language. As I said, this the power of that's Flutter is developed based on that programming language. So you need to have fundamental knowledge skills of that programming language, which of course is similar to C or C++. Now this is hands-on. Some of the codes are based on that programming language. So you can see this just a plain hello 0 up to hello 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is written in that. So we're going to see some of the development tools which will enable you to run that code. So first, you need to have that part installed. We say this is the perfect to start experimenting, writing that codes without any extra effort. So Flutter is based on that, and you can develop that code by having a Flutter development environment. So these are some of the that development tools environment. So you can just visit this tutorial here on how to install the these development tools. We say the most common IDEs used for that and the Flutter development are Visual Studio Code, or VS Code, VS Code in short, for the web and Flutter. In Android Studio, any JetBrains IDE such as WebStorm, which of course is based on web applications. Then we say that functionalities, including IDEs, are based on official tools. Like the ones we're going to see in the next slides here. So you have the standalone that SDK chips with the following tools. You have that which you can visit this link. This is the standalone that visual machine which executes that code. Now to execute that script, you need to run this command here, that code.dat. We have that 2JS, this is the compiler, that to a JavaScript compiler. So you can just visit the link and see some more information and clarification. We have that analyzer, which analyzes that codes. So you can also visit this link here in GitHub Hub. You have that doc, of course, this just generates the application programming interface. This provides the reference documentation of that language. Then you have the pub, this is the package manager of that programming language, a tool which can enable you to manage different data libraries and packages, and any other and more links is shown here. Now for web development, we say that adds some tools with the additional installation steps. Now, since we are focusing on mobile app development, now that language can also be used for web development. So you can also visit these links here and see some of the more capabilities of that programming language. Now, again, the slide I like, close showing how Flutter is a closed platform for developing smart farming applications. Again, the slide I also like showing the capabilities of mobile apps in agriculture. So thank you again. This marks the end of my third session in YEESI 102. Thank you once again.